Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about Confluence. So what is Confluence? So guys, you might have refer might have spent a lot of time on the Wikipedia, correct? So Wiki is basically a platform, Wikipedia, a place you will find you know the the information for the entire world. That is something which we have. But do we have any place where we can store the information about the projects? Okay. Do you have any place where we can store the project information? That is where the Confluence will help you, in that. So all of your knowledge about the project, all the documents, all the pages, all the information, technical documentation, architectural documentation, you know, all these things you can store at in Confluence. So Confluence helps you to content collaboration and knowledge management tool. And again, this tool is from Atlassian only. It's a web based, and at its heart, it's a wiki. Simple. It offers also many integration with the various tools like Jira and other tools also. So they are offering three different types of Confluence installations. One is in cloud, which I'll be using now. But you can install Confluence in the your premises also. And this is basically premises, which is like again this Confluence developed using Java. So when you have a Java, then you can install Confluence servers and you can put it in the data centers also. There are certain differences are there with the cloud and server editions. More or less right now you don't want to get into that because that is something which is needed for those who are taking up the call decisions to opt for whether they want to go for cloud and server, and that will be helpful for them. So right now our primary focus on to learning and using the Confluence. So yes, cloud is the easy button to get started with it, and we can get it in no time. So what are the common use cases for the Confluence? So Confluence, you can use it for internal technical and process documentations. You can use for knowledge base about the customer support or something like that. You can also collaborative document between groups. You can also use for the published documentations. You can also multi-tenancy many teams or department using a single instance. You can do that. So yeah, some of the to-do items you want to store, Confluence is good. You want to store the installation documents, you can use Confluence. Troubleshooting documents, Confluence. MOMs, Confluence. Detailing of work, Confluence. Architecture documents, Confluence. Design, customer input, attachment, Confluence. So these are the common use cases for Confluence. So basically, in a simple way, Confluence will become a platform for every knowledge about your product, development, testing, planning, support, operations, everything you will have at one place. Are you understanding, all of you? All of you?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So some of the common considerations why you go for Confluence. So this is something not needed. So let's understand the core concept of Confluence. So in Confluence, you have a content, which is nothing but a kind of pages and their structure, like pages you have, post you have, blog you have, space you have. So that is how you organize the content. Then we have users and permissions as well, and content categorizations and so on. So the concept, very important concept we have called space. What is space? So Confluence can be used for entire organizations, mind it. not for one project. Let's say if you're working for Infosys, they have thousands of projects. So Confluence they can use for, you know, thousands of projects at one place. Something like a confluence.infosys.com. So each one of the project will create their own spaces. So space you can think of as like a folder for the project, something like that. Okay, it's like a space. Using space, you organize the content, and inside the space, you cannot have another space. So what space will contain? So space will contain the pages and blocks. That is how. So yeah, think of them as a folder. It's a top level but non-hierarchical. Spaces contain pages and blocks. What space to create is an important decision. For example, you can create a space for project, department, your team, anything as such. User can have a personal space as well. That means every users they will have their own space also, and each space have a unique name and key and so on. Now next is pages. So what is the pages? So pages basically is the that is where that you put the content. Simple, the content which we discuss in this one, all this content. That's you keep it in pages, and each pages you have a very rich editor which you can use to decorate the pages. So the pages is hierarchical, mind it. That means in each space there'll be one home page. You can call it index. If you have developed one website, then probably you can correlate. Every folder is you have index.html and then followed by other pages like that. So here you have a home page, and then each home page you have a child page, and child page will have their own hierarchies of it. So like that. Pages can have attachments also and so on. Blog. So each space will have one blog. Okay. Now blog, what is the difference between pages and blog? So pages you use for all the data which we discuss, but blog is for the announcement purpose to the entire team. So blog something like new team outing is happening and you want to inform everyone. Blog. Some you want to share some images of team outing. Blog. You upcoming release is coming, so you want to do blogging. So blogs will have a post also we have a very rich editor and so on. So each space can have one blog including a personal space. Blog contain post linked to chronological order used for sharing point in time information such as announcement and news. So here you have a space, then blog post and so on. You may have attachment also, attachments like PDF file, video file, doc file and so on. And then permissions. So here you have a permissions at a Confluence. So user you can set the permission at the space level, site level and page level also. Same time group, which is a collections of multiple user, you can set the group permission to space level, site level and page level also. So permission will determine what Confluence user can do. Permission exists at the space, site and page level. Users can be assigned to custom groups. Groups and individual users can be granted permissions. Site administrator and Confluence administrator are can group. So these are the things which you have. How do we categorize the content, pages and all? So there are three ways to categorize. If you want to create categories, you want to categorize space, because in organizations you may have thousands of spaces. So how do you put it in as per the department or product line or something like that? So you can create a categories. But pages we do not have a categories and attachment to. Mind it, pages and attachment do not have a categories. So how do you categorize this? So just label them, tag them. Labels is a one of the way to categorize. Okay, so this is a structure you see. Global site, you have a multiple spaces, and each spaces you have a pages, home page and child pages. So yeah, you have organization, site and product, which is for the cloud concept, which site we created. and then we'll come back to the spaces. So this is structure you may follow if you want. So here you have a DevOps school is an organization. And if you look at this engineering, marketing, HR and finance is a category. And inside each category, you have a multiple spaces for one for dev team, one for QA team, ops team, and so on. So these are the different team members you may have working for the projects and so on. So that is something which you have the Confluence. Are you comfortable with it, all of you?
Yeah.
Okay, so now demo time. So how do we get it into Confluence? So remember that while trying, I enable this. So here you can go to the Confluence, CMS Galaxy, which I created for us. Now, first thing you have to do, create a space. So what kind of space you want to create? So they have a template actually. So they have given it to you, but let's skip it. And what kind of work you will do, I'll skip it right now and finish. So here, this is your Confluence page. Inside this Confluence page, you see here, there's a multiple spaces. Now, there's one space which is called SCM Galaxy and software development do not belong to this website, this site, this organization. But because users is common, my user is common for multiple site. So here you can see that. So yes, I can create a new space. So here I'm going to create. Now they have a template here to create a space, blank, team, documentation purpose, knowledge base, project management, marketing, legal operations, and so on. So here blank, I'm going to create it and next. Name of the space, I'll just name it DevOps School. Okay, and then create a space. You can create a space from the template also. This will help you to get a pre-built design and all home page of it. You'll get it. So this is a blank page. Almost no design, no templates and all. So here I said, remember the blog, here it is. So each space will have a blog and now you can create a post into that. So plus button. Okay. So here, what you want to announce to the whole team. Hey, team outing, team outing event on, let's say 10 September 2013, 23, sorry. More details, announce it, give it, publish, done. So one blog, one post, you got it. Next you want to create plus CMS Galaxy, new release 1.0 announced, something like this, published. Editor, I'll teach you like that. So this is the blog which you have a post. Now, but this I'll go to home page, DevOps School home page, and here you have pages. This is the home page. You can edit, chat, set the stop watching, dot dot dot. Many options are there. I don't think so. You'll stuck for here. Many things are there. What to do? Create a page. So this is the page for MOM publish. I'm picking out the pages right now, creating a empty pages. This will be for MOM. This is for KT. This is for KT. Creating a pages and so on. So now you see here under the home page I created home MOM minutes of meetings and KT pages. You can also inside the MOM you can inside the KT you can say KT from dev team like this. You can create a more pages. So this structure is being created. So now you see that under the home MOM and KT, under the KT you have a KT from DevT. So this is how you create a pages. Nothing great. Click on this, create a pages. This will create a pages wherever you are. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes, Rajesh.
Now guys, here editor is a most important one. Many options are there which you should practice it. Only practice will make you perfect. So here some of the options, I don't think so I should talk about it. These are the things which you know that every editors will have this one. Don't you think so? For example, these are all options, bold, italic, alignment, this, that, and all. Correct now? All of you?
Yeah, yes, Rajesh.
But you should focus on this part actually. That is the this is the reason why we love Confluence. What we call this one? Macros. Okay. In our Confluence, we call it macros. So how do we start? So let's say design a page. If you have developed a website and their frames and all, then you might be more comfortable with it. But right now, not needed. Add a layout. I added a new layout. I'll add one more layout. This is a this with a 2 column, this with a 3 column, this with one small, one big, like that. So here I created a layout, submit it. Okay. So here it's not visible because layout is hidden. So this is the layout what you want. So here day one, this is the, so here you have to create one, um, do task one, do task two, do task three, like that. So these are the things. Now you want to assign this one to someone. So right now I have only one user, Rajesh. Here, Rajesh Kumar. Here, Rajesh Kumar. Assign this. So easy. So this one, you want to check the status for this. Add a status here. Task 4, 3, task 4, task 5. Okay, and submit. Now you see that here. So right now if you see this task 2 and this task 2 is assigned to me. So where to see this task assigned to me? So I'll go in my user home and here you see task and here you see this task is assigned to me, which is not coming. Okay, so you have to edit in the task fields. So here you have to assign. So there you can say for note meeting purpose you should be working, but assignment you have to use this one, like this. So 3 tasks assigned and refresh. So now under the task you have 3 tasks assigned. Here you see tasks da da da. If you say I've done this task and done this task, come back, refresh, and you see here automatically updated here. So this kind of functionality we call macros. Okay, so here you can add more macros. So this is for action item, just now I added. This is for link, this is for image, videos, and file. This you want to notify someone saying that hey, do this, he will get a notifications. Some emojis and all, if you want to create a table and all, you can here layout here. So these are the things. Now here you have so many macros and a lot of which, and this is something we have to practice it. Okay, this is something you have to practice. Each and every macros you have to spend 5 minutes of time. So some of the macros if you find which you find very difficult, I'm going to tell you. For example, one of the macros you find attachment. So here you put the attachment here and publish. Now you see here there's no attachment right now. You can upload from here also. Here also dot 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 there is attachment. So I'm attaching the files here. There's one attachment I'm making. So this image, okay, attach. You want to attach another one, this one, and attach. So this is the attachment which I made it. Now go to the MOM page, and here you see attachment module macros you added. So you are able to see that. Now how many times this page modified and who modified, you want to check it out? Here you can see that page history, and here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 time modify this page. Who modify? You can restore also to that version, older version. So anything you do, it's being recorded. So like that. Now here you have, if you want to edit again and you want to add a code for it. So let me add it here. One more macros. You want to embed the code. So let me add here. This is the, go to the view more, search for code snippet. Any kind of code you can add it here. Let's say CSS or whatever it is, don't care. So this is the CSS style, you get it in the code way and publish. And you see here, this is the code. So like that, hell lot of macros you have here, which you should think about it. So some of the macros I'll talk about it. For example, let's go category wise, it'll be easy. So formatting. So here you have a formatting macros. So this macros will add a frame to your page. Frame means the one which I created layout, something like that. This will help you to get the display. If you have integration with um, Opsgenie, then you can embed that list of incident on Opsgenie at your documents. This is also Opsgenie. This is another tool, JSM. Now, next one is content. How can you manage a content? So a hell lot of macros you have for this content, and it's a self-explanatory. So here, if you want to show attachment, if you want to show Word document, if you want to show Office document, okay, if you want to include the pages, if you want to display the list of contributor of these pages, you want to display the user profile of auditor, you want to list out all the labels, okay. So all this thing you can use it here. Profile picture, a lot of blog post if you want to embed, Excel, PDF, all this thing you have it in media, images, galleries, PDF, all this thing you can embed in the documents. Here you have images, galleries, and all stuff like that. Navigation means, do you want to display the children pages? Then so let me show you the children pages. So I'll go to the home page. I have a two children pages, so I want to display on the home page. So what to do? So go for here and add one macros here, children pages. Done. Update. So this is the way. See, I have a two pages. You can define also level of children. So here, if you decide edit level of children up to third and update. See here, it's not come, should come actually. Maybe I did not saved it actually. So here this saving button should come. Can you locate it? Auto saved. Still it's not coming. So that is taken. Okay, I'm updating this. Now it's came here. So like this. So lots of option, lots of macros you have. Using that, you can explore the options. So some more here. Navigations, you can use this all this stuff. External content, if you want to put it up, for example, some reports, you know, quick links, some graphs, which you can see that. So graph from the some pie chart graph or issuer status, statistics, all these things. Some you want to see the assign to me all the task here. Reporting, some here you labels, popular labels and all, some development. Here it is. You can also embed the list of Jira tickets on the pages of Confluence also. So these are the all macros. You have to use it, and one by one you have to enrich your documents. And this is how you keep sharing all of your knowledge with the different people. Here you have a few options. You want to copy the pages and create a duplicate one, move from one space to another or one location to another, export in a Word document on PDF, archive, delete. You want to restrict some users access to this page history, attachment, and few more. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, if you think you want to do the permissions same way as you did in the Jira, um, it will be common across this one. So here you have to look at the user management. So here you have to add a user first. So right now you can same way as you did in the Jira, you create a users and group here. And I think they will not be allowing to, let me check. Hmm. So in the cloud, they are not allowing you to until you verify a domain or something. So trial account permission is not there, but yeah, you can, after adding the user, you can set the permission at the page level also. So for example, this is the home page, and here if you think some child page you want to control access, here you can say restrict this page access. So here, here, no restrictions here, because we are using the free plan. Right now that option is not visible, but here you can decide this KT page should be accessible by whom. You can fav it out, comment on this. How do you label it? So you can label it like here, dev, DevOps X. I'm adding the label. So here in this DevOps X, create a new level. Done. So KT page I added with the DevOps X. Now if you search for only KT should come. DevOps X. DevOps X. See here only KT is coming. Now this is the way to categorize the pages. How do you categorize the space? So you have to go to here under the space setting. Space setting, you have lots of options to manage the space. Only the space admin will have access. So here you can permission and export spaces, some of the disable enable features for look and feel and reordering and restrictions and all. If you go to the space details, here you will have categorization for space. See, so right now this belong to no category, and I want to add this category DevOps and add it. So now the space which I am having created DevOps school is coming under the, you know, look at this category which is called DevOps. So here you have all category, and here you see category. You can also search the spaces by category and ownership and all stuff like that. So this is way you can also do that. So guys, this is the thing. So rule number one, anything you do, whether it's a troubleshooting, learning, discussing the client, MOM meetings, planning, you should not keep it in the email. You should keep it on wiki because emails are lost. Wiki can be referred by everyone. Are you understanding, all of you?
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.